Hello, I'm Sue Scott and I would like to welcome you to the first of this free video series. Before I begin, please note that all our videos offer closed captions. So let's start by looking in depth at the property buying journey. But before that, let me share the question that most people ask us when we first chat. Isn't using a buyer's agent a rather extravagant expense on top of hundreds of thousands of dollars we need to purchase a property? To be honest, that's a very fair question, and we realise that the last thing you want is to increase your expenses, and that is not what we are about. I would like to just share a statement that has been said to us in various ways over the last few years, but in essence is the same. Sue and Simon, we now see your engagement fee as an investment into our future property dreams and not an expense. And that makes us very happy people, for sure. Now, let's look at where you may be at this precise moment on your property purchasing journey. If you have been actively trying to source a property as your new home or investment, you probably understand how much work is entailed. Reality is, the purchasing of property can seem like a full-time job on top of your normal working day. That's why it is our full-time job to save you having to be put in that position. So please ask yourself these few questions. Do you spend all your free time scouring through online property listings and trudging through property magazines in your local newspapers? Are you going to open homes at the weekends when the properties you are interested in are often open at the same time? Are you finding the whole process overwhelming? Especially if you are a first home buyer with no previous buying knowledge, other than what your parents or friends have told you. And that could be quite historic. Are you getting stressed out through missing out? So, are buyer's agents worth the money? Just for a moment, I want you to think about the process you may have gone through to sell a property. What is the first thing you would consider doing? For the majority, it is to engage a real estate agent. And this will inevitably incur advertising costs, as agents will tell you, we can't sell a secret. And of course, selling agents' commission. People just generally shrug their shoulders and say, it is what it is. It's just part of what people accept as the financial costs of us within the selling process. Now let's think about the buying process. Selling agents have a huge amount of data and statistics they use as a way to ensure they get the best purchasing price for their listings. And of course, more commission comes with the highest price. Reality is, when you are looking to buy your dream home or investment property, you are already batting against an experienced team of specialist negotiators. They dangle all the carrots they can that motivates the buyer to put an offer in, which is fair on them. However, that offer may not necessarily be what you think the property is worth. But what you are listening to is a one-sided discussion, as you're only listening to what the selling agent is telling you. You have no one else to listen to that has the same knowledge as them. This effectively leaves you in a situation where you are potentially paying far more than is actually fair market value. Now for a minute, think about how you feel when you go to open homes. There are potentially several groups of people viewing at the same time, which is a great selling tactic that creates FOMO, fear of missing out. We have seen that this FOMO can often lead to people making rash decisions and offering far more than they should for their initial offer or future offers. Another selling tactic that is often used by agents is we have several interested parties. So if you are seriously wanting this property, then we suggest you put in an offer and pay a small, fully refundable deposit so you are ahead of your competition. Okay, this often leads to multiple offers and you could end up losing the property or, more importantly, overpaying. It's all that FOMO again. I'm not for 1 minute suggesting that the agents are lying, but just want you to be aware. I was a selling agent for many years, and this is how agents are coached day in, day out, and it is also how I coach my team. As a selling agent, it's all about squeezing potential buyers to their absolute maximum. In many cases, this is a very stressful situation to be in, and on occasions can lead to financial overstretching, which may have disastrous ongoing effects. Now, let me tell you about the role of a buyer's agent. At Scott Properties Group, we pride ourselves on 100% transparency in our client dealings. We, as in myself and Simon, have the same qualifications and the same resources and data as a real estate agent. But, and it's a huge but, as buyer's agents, we work 100% for the buyer. We are 100% independent with no allegiance to any real estate agents. We never take commissions or conjunct with real estate agents. We become aware when properties are coming to market as agents notify us, as they know we have pre-qualified clients on our books. So what does that mean for our clients? It means we can get ahead of the game with pre-listing and off-market properties before the general public get to know about them. We conduct due diligence looking after potential issues that may affect a property in the future. Nothing stays the same. We arrange private viewings with the real estate agents before we pass on potential properties to our clients that match the very detailed brief we have already worked on with them in partnership. We give written or verbal reports on a very regular basis, often daily and sometimes several times a day, as property purchase is often time critical. Our clients are engaging and paying us for our truthfulness, confidentiality, and over 40 years of joint knowledge in the property industry. And no bullshit. We know and study the current market, and we can advise on a fair market value for properties of interest. We work out the negotiation strategy on our client's behalf. We take care of all the paperwork, and we ensure that the terms of the contract are reasonable for you. Remembering that the selling agent will always write on the contract their vendor's best terms, which may not be the best for our clients. We can arrange on your behalf building and pest inspections, recommend highly qualified conveyancers who we've already worked with, and we will do the pre-inspection settlement to ensure that there has been no damage or change since the contract was signed. Above all, we are 100% on our buyer client's side. However, you also need to understand that real estate agents are critical to our property buying process. We get to know the insider knowledge from a real estate agent about property that prospective buyers don't normally hear about. They do have a huge list of tactics that they may use to persuade a buyer to buy if they have no buyer's agent to bat on their side. However, this doesn't work with us, and they don't even try, as we are working in a professional environment with mutual respect, as they need us as much as we need them. This is why having an expert on your side 100% makes sense. So I would just like to recap how, as a buyer's agent, we assist our clients from the very beginning to the very end of their property buying process. Firstly, our clients will no longer be going to open homes. This gives precious free time back to our clients. And for those who have children, they become super parent heroes by taking them to their sports club or meeting with their friends or just having quality time at home. We know that to children, this is definitely far more appealing than staying in the car or walking around property for hours on end. It just really is not their scene. We do all the initial viewings for properties we have selected. Once our clients agree these properties are suitable within location and budget, and often within school catchment areas, we then proceed to the next stage of taking our clients to private viewings. We never take clients to open homes. Why would we? And why should we when we don't have to? We give regular updates by email, call or text, as property buying is often time critical. We negotiate on our client's behalf, expert to expert, to get the best possible price with the purpose of saving hard-earned dollars. We ensure you're not paying over market value, and above all, we are not just available 9 to 5. We are there when our clients need us, discuss and focus on what is potentially the largest purchase they will ever make. As a personal buyer's agent, we look after our clients' best interests from day one, 100%. We hope this information has answered many questions you may have and that you can see why people engage us. People just like you with varying budgets and briefs. We work with first home buyers, upsizers, downsizers, singles, couples, you name it, we work with them. We have 5-star reviews that are on our website, together with some wonderful case studies of how we have achieved great purchase success, saving thousands of dollars with absolutely no stress to our clients. I appreciate that this is a lot to digest in one go. That's why Simon and I decided a video was the best option, so you can rewind at any time. If you have any questions, however small, there is never a wrong or stupid question, so go for it. Just before I go, I wanted to give you a heads up about the other videos in the series. The next one that you'll receive shortly is talking on the subject, what is the relationship between a selling agent and a property buyer's agent? This is a great video for you to watch. And the final video you will receive in this series straight into your inbox explains how we get off-market or secret listed properties offered to us. Thank you for watching, and until next time, bye for now.